She sits that end of the kitchen where the tile meets the carpet. Just like waiting for you to drop that one piece of whatever it is.
There's it's glowing a little bit, but there's nothing.
Or maybe you don't feed her table scraps or anything, right? You don't clean. I'm trying to remember if you said that or not. Hey, William Patrick, do you have a dog or a cat? I don't know if I know this or not, because I was kind of curious about it. And if you do, please share. We know Perf has dogs, because we see his dogs in the stream all the time. Cherry Pie has a dog. I believe she has a dog and a cat, or a cat. I'd have to ask her.
Leave our own domains undefended.
Serena does not have a dog or a cat.
Undefended against what? Ours is the only domain.
Crimson
under
Kitty
attack.
has kitties.
Your
3
charter
kitties.
is quite clear. Recruitment is your responsibility.
You accuse
Waiting
me
to
of
hear how my
wickedness.
boy Chad is
Just how
doing.
many agents
How are you
currently
doing?
in your employ?
He's okay.
That is
He's just
precisely
busy
the point.
watching
We have no agents to
the
spare. I am
game.
sorry, Kalash.
So am I, Erelax. New York is getting overrun.
Ah,
When that happens, they will come for you.
Then we must be ready when it comes. Relax out.
oh, so that's
Major
like our
Hans swallow you
telecommunication
whole.
between the gents.
Ah, you heard that.
Well, you were a little loud when we walked in. I can take it and let your hands rest. Okay, so who were you talking to?
Lady Erelax, head of
Miralax.
the Dublin branch.
Lady Miralax. I have a collection of plushies. It's all the fluff you need.
I had hopes to appease. the
What's your
agents
favorite
Philip
plushie,
Elias.
and where did you get it from, Serena?
Are on our own. I respect Lady Erelax, but I should have known better. Never ask a dragon for anything. You will always regret it.
Oh, okay. Back to the door he goes. Can we now use the training room, or do we know why? We don't even know what our special power is.
See if you can talk to him.
Okay.
He's done talking to Lady Miralax.
We have a fish called Fishbine, really original, but it was based upon the Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat, and it is in fact the pink Cat in the Hat fish. I'm gonna show my fish. That's about the most attached stuffed animal. Oh, I never showed you guys Chloe. We can show you guys Chloe too. We should do a battle royale while we're at it. Take a few minutes. I forgot all about the battle royales. We'll get into the problem with Sundays is Sundays are always about adventure games, and everything is always so far away when you have 2 people, because you have to maintain 2 different spots. So I'm throwing you guys around. See that? Look at that. Okay. This is Fishbite. We have had him now. He's the Dr. Seuss fish. And we have had him, oh gosh, probably going on 15 years. And he hangs over the top of the cat cabana. The cats actually have a... Speaking of cat, where is Chloe? Check over there. Here, put him in. Chloe is not over there. Chloe is not over there, and Chloe is not in her bin. Sometimes Mordecai, fish bean or fish bane. I don't know. Fish paint. Just call him Fish. He's the pink fish. You have a 5-foot-long baby triceratops. Nice. And where do you put that? I'm trying to think. You guys seen the meep? Hold on, I'll show you the meep. Okay. So, the meep is one of the characters in Hero U. And Hero U, you take off his hat. So we have him in protected plastic because I don't know why. We just haven't taken him out. Look at his little bird legs and stuff like that. And you could sort of see his face. But anyway, if you look on the hat, is everybody seeing the hat? Because Chad was part of the, he supported the Kickstarter, then they sent him the meep and then later the hat. as part of
I think I got both about the same time.
Hero U Rogue to Revention. Also, very good game, adventure game. If anybody wants to play one, it's a newer kind of Questful Glory meets King's Quest meets like this kind of game. So that is the meat. So, if anybody else wants to share, and Crimson Kitty said her 5-foot-long baby Triceratops is in her bed. But I think that's the longest stuffed animal I have had. Probably fish is probably the stuffed animal I've had for the longest time. Okay, so let us see. What is that, Crystal? Some kind of magic phone?
A magic phone?
That's one thing I was like, I want an avocado plushie. You saw a cute one on ads in the Facebook the other day. You still have your first teddy? Aww. I wish I had stuff like that. I have nothing from when I was a young child. It's maybe a photo. Nothing, though. It was given to me, I think, a few days, weeks after you were born. Aw. So where do you have it? Do you have it in a special box? Do you have it on the shelf? Did you hear that right? You were speaking to a dragon?
A dragon at the head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. Yes.
Why not? We're speaking to a djinn. Why not a dragon?
Stuck in her ways. I suppose the same could be said of...
Well, you are a cantankerous old blue boy, so perhaps that is calling the kettle black. All right. Well, I don't want to call the meeting yet, so goodbye, sir.
As you were.
What is my special magic? What do I have? Okay, did we talk to her? Does anybody remember? Thinking of it, I'm still waiting for my Hamble plushie. So what is a Hamble plushie? What is that? Is that a humble? Hamble. Hold on. Take a look. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I played Ghostbusters. It's caught on my mind. Does anybody ever have that happen after you stream, that the things that you stream are on your mind? Hamble plushie. Oh, it's a Funko. A little stuffed toy. Looks like a chicken, kind of, right? You know Humble. Oh, they have their own Hamble. I do know Humble Bumble. I did not realize that. Humble Bumble has their own little Hamble. Gone hog wild for Hamble. How long have you been waiting for it? Well, that's on Twitter, by the way. Okay, hold on. Aw.
Yes.
Cute. Very cute. Now, did you get one with a pink eye, or did you get
Eli
one
is my
with a
partner
brown eye?
And a dear, dear friend. You and he have much in common.
See, if you get
He was
one, I
once
think
one
one's
day,
a
I would
girl and
recommend
one's
asking him
a
about his
boy,
transition.
I guess.
It mu-
And the boy has got the red snout
Yes.
with the red
Lies
with the
and
brown
falsehoods
eye,
make gins
and the girl's got a pink
uncomfortable.
snout
Of course,
with
the
a
ability to
pink eye.
detect a lie is often
And
useful in the
they're
field.
definitely
So
little
I have
little pigs,
accepted it.
little hog wild pigs. Around 5 years, I'm writing
That
for the
is
sport every 6 months.
Remarkable.
What?
I only detect faint
Why?
traces of falsehood within you. I can see why you chose the stage as a
Are they
profession.
that
You
much
truly
out of
believe
stock?
the words you
They're always
speak.
like, we're working on it.
Think of fingernails
Yes!
on a
You better
chalkboard.
get me my order if I pay for it.
Cannot abide to
Speaking
speak
of Humble,
a lie.
if anyone wants art software,
Indeed.
hit me up for a
No
link.
gin could.
Insane deal,
It gives us
only
peace.
a
Of
couple
course,
days
this
left.
means that
Yes,
James
please
resort
do
to
hit
mind
up
tricks
Crimson
and-
Kitty on that, because
trust
if
me
you
to
are
tell the
looking for
truth.
any
I have no
artwork,
desire to trick
definitely.
you
I
or
saw
anyone
that.
else. My purpose is to serve
I
the
saw your
unavowed.
Twitter post too on that. So let me
This is why
give you
nobody
another
trusts
shout
the
out,
gin.
Kitty, to make
Mind
sure
games and
people just
wordplay are
hit John up.
silly. I hope you will grow to trust me. Keep performing as you have. I do not know. I am not being facetious. I honestly do not. This building has housed many agents over the centuries, and they too have been
Oh,
given
nope, that didn't
gifts.
work. What did I do wrong?
Photographs and portraits of loved ones. Precious
What did I do
possessions
wrong?
long since lost. We do not question it.
Do I have to
We
do
merely
the,
accept it and be thankful for it.
Sorry for the shout out for myself. That's not what I was
Certainly.
trying to do. So Mel, You were raided 5 times.
whole,
One raid with
thousands of
40 people,
years.
lots of chaps,
But the New York
resubs,
branch is
gift
only
subs,
400
gifts,
years old.
bits donated.
As long as
Took
there is need of us.
some of my 30 viewers over
We
to
do
a
not
retro
exactly,
German
but the
English
truth is,
streamers
the
who
last
only.
century has
Oh,
seen
my
a
kid, that is so
diminishing
nice to
need
do.
for our things have
I think I just did it
Yes.
wrong.
Supernatural threats have been escalating. We had become
It does
complacent.
sound like you had
You
one
were
heck
the
of a
first
good
new
night.
recruit in decades.
See, I told you. There you go, Crimson Kitty. Once again,
are
if you are looking for
peacekeepers.
artwork,
We protect the
art
mundane
software,
world from the threats of the
Kitty,
supernat- we help
click
who we
on
can.
Kitty and
Destroy
connect
ones
and
we
hit
must.
up,
With you,
hit her up,
I suppose
and get some Humble
I will
Bumble.
do my-
So,
Me.
yeah, I have a
Like
Discord.
with most
So
things,
25
I
for
learned about my
Painter,
mother's
Paint
name.
Shops,
Well,
Pro
not
Ultimate, and
literally.
more
She
as
was
well.
usually cutting off other
Well,
people's
that is
knees.
so nice. So, what was the final
Yes,
big number
but
when you
ask me
went
a
over
question.
to his stream? I've never
The
had a
term
raid like
is
that.
Jinn.
I've never,
And yes,
ever
on my father's side,
more
and
than,
no,
say,
I do
18
not
or
grant
20
wishes.
I do
people.
not grant wishes.
23
When was
people
the
maybe
city
at the
founded?
most. But that is very
16
nice of you to
yes,
do.
I was just a
And I
child.
bet he was
It was
thankful,
around that time.
especially if people weren't already watching him and get that
418.
kind of exposure.
No,
Hopefully,
like,
a few
my
followers
birthday
out
was
of
like-
that
it was
thing.
difficult to keep track.
Definitely nice.
I will do.
Agree with
I believe we
agree
made
with
the
William
right choice
Patrick.
with Jordan.
Nice.
When he disappeared across the void.
Close to
seemed
40. Nice.
Content, less conflicted, more determined.
'Kay.
I am sure you will make a life for himself there.
Okay, you want me to take it?
Thank you.
Talk to Eli.
Because I don't want to. I love to give back when I can. And you do. Definitely, Mike K. You definitely give back when you can. And speaking of giving back, did I give you a shout out today? I wasn't sure if Slayer was the one who shouted you out or not, but I will
guess
shout
if
you
we're
out
gonna work
again.
together-
On my channel, we do shout outs because we
Someone's
feel
been
like
telling
awesome
tales out of
people
school. I
deserve
used to have a
awesome shout outs.
Pretty normal life. Then one day I set my office on fire with my mind.
But most of
and
the people in
stuff
my
happened
stream
and
are
moved on
streamers,
finally.
so
She brought me here.
there you go,
The
Mike
rest
K.
is, well,
And so we all need to shout each other. We're a
I bared my soul
community.
enough for one day.
We're
Barely even know you.
part of a
Let's talk
family
about something else.
of streamers and viewers. Not just streamers, but the viewers too.
Yep, I was damn good at it too. I made partner in 5 years. Worked at the firm for another 20. You had to know things to be an accountant back then. No computers to do half your job for you. And to make partner, you had to crunch numbers in your sleep.
How'd that go for you?
Me, I ate them for breakfast.
There you go. Here, I got it. I don't want you to hurt your hand. Go ahead and eat your apples.
Nice.
What do you want to know?
Being an accountant sounds so exciting.
Being an accountant does, it sounds like you might want to become a lion tamer.
Well, it was. For me anyway. Lining up numbers in my head, making them dance, and do what I want. My boss used to say it was like magic. Turns out the old man was being literal. Who knew?
Being an accountant is like doing magic.
Never heard my dad say that.
No.
Yeah, throwing a fireball or preparing your tax return. Tomato, tomato. It's all just numbers, and I'm really good at equations and numbers. Always have.
So our fire is built of numbers. Okay. He doesn't want to talk about some of the girls, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And thoughts on the last mission we've already done?
Yeah.
So we'll leave him to it.
Right. See you around.
Might be time for the next meeting.
Okay. So you've talked to everybody. Faded circle is chalked onto the floor. The pizza is cold, but that's probably not a problem for Eli. Probably not. He is like a human microwave. You're welcome for the shout out. Playing retro. I'm glad you had a great stream. Glad you were so well. See, I tell you, your community loves you. You're well supported. I feel blessed. It doesn't matter. You know, I feel blessed that all of y'all are here. Can we take a knife? Sharp little knives dot the surface of this target. But we cannot throw knives. What is our magic? Honestly, because, okay, we went upstairs. Leroy's below. And this one leads to Kalash. And that's my bedroom up there.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Next thing, I'll probably just call the next meeting if there's.
All right, call the next meeting.
Hello, angels.
Ah,
Next mission.
great. Yes. For whoever followed, William Patrick, thank you for the follow. And you're welcome for the
You know
shout out.
that painting up there?
No, I tried.
No.
Okay, you ready to call the meeting? I've looked everywhere. I don't think there's anything new. It's just little. You don't want me messing with this bottle. Don't touch that. You don't know where it's been. All right. Yes. Commanding attention. Standing there by the fire. Please call the meeting.
Yes.
Duty calls.
I have appealed once more for aid. It has been rejected.
Huh. This is my surprised face.
Why do you bother with those cowards, Father?
Show some respect. They are correct. Stubborn, but correct.
Okay, we don't need any help. We're doing just fine on our own. You think they shouldn't send us help? Why won't they help us? Aren't we on the same team?
That's it to the bottom one.
Only to a degree. The rules are clear. Each branch is responsible for its own defense and recruitment. In this respect, I have been negligent.
So have all the branches, Father. A sudden rise in threats would have caught any city unprepared.
And where that city?
To speak
Lucky
about the
us.
voice actor of
I shall
Kalish
appeal
again,
again,
who is
Mr.
by
Shaw.
now just
In the
28.
meantime,
This is more
let us
or
go
less
over
his.
last
That's
week's
his real voice? Really? Wow.
Cool voice.
That is
that's what you
a
say,
cool
so-
voice. 28 years old.
It's like if you listen to Seth MacFarlane, who does quite a few different voices.
Yeah.
On Family Guy, and from what I've heard, he sounds probably the closest to Brian. A little different, but that's about the closest of his voice. But he also does like Peter and Quagmire. Might do some other ones too.
I got it.
I almost got crushed by a giant ice block.
You seem fine to me. As for the others,
So is he going to say
I
something
trust
about...
you have recuperated from your ordeal with the fire in the tomb.
I have. There do not appear to be any other ill effects.
So you aren't entirely positive.
I took all the necessary precautions, but one is never entirely positive.
Then I will have to accept that. However, I am deeply concerned that this mundane was able to acquire such a powerful spell in the first place.
Okay, so my demon started a cult. It put Jordan in charge. It was the
I'd say
demon,
no
not
one.
me.
I'd say no one.
Yes, but why? Why would a demon do such a thing?
Well, it was talking about
Why do
healing the
demons do
world.
anything?
It wasn't...
Create havoc, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Why else?
No, this was too focused, too targeted. We are not dealing with a mindless spirit bent on chaos and destruction. This demon had a plan, a purpose. We need to learn what it was.
I wish I could remember. It has ruined my life, is all I know. And how do we do that?
Okay, and how do we do that?
Funny you should say that.
Ah, I know that look. You did as I asked, Mage Beckett?
Yes, I did, sir. And it worked. Well, working. It's not quite done yet.
What are you referring to?
Oh, the ritual knife. I did a thaumaturgic scan on it.
Okay, that would be me. If I had to pick a question, it would be thaumaturgy. I can't even hardly say it. The what? I assume this is a good thing. What did you find out? What do you want to know?
Hold on, I'm getting to that. The knife was imbued with a very specific energy signature. Your demon's energy, to be precise. It's connected to you, and you alone. That's why you were the only one who could use it properly.
Okay.
Which means we can track it.
Oh, okay. Great. Let's go get it. I sense a butt coming. Do you know where the demon is?
Great, let's go get it.
Yeah.
Go get him.
About that.
Go get it.
The demon's out of your body now. Its energy signature has changed. I can only track where it's been when it was in.
The story is compelling. It's definitely for me, it's drawing in. I hope those who are following along closely, it is drawing you in. Hello, Frankly Faye. Hello, welcome to the channel. How you doing today? How is it on your part of the world? Is that useful? I'm not sure. I want to know. So where did the demon take me?
Still last one.
It was
So we
busy.
are playing
I'll
a
say that.
point-and-click adventure
It was
game
all
called
over the map.
Unavowed.
I'm
Have you ever
trying to
played
narrow
it,
down
Frankly
to
Faye?
Areas of greatest activity, but it's so bad. So far, the
Jeff
scan's got the
Fafa,
program
thank you so
close.
much for the lurk there.
Bronx,
Lurky,
around
lurky.
Gun Hill Station,
And how you doing if you
Staten
are in
Island,
fact there?
Ferry
And if you are not there, thank you so much, Jeff Fafa, for the lurk.
This reminds me a little bit of Manhunter. The first one actually was in New York, and so you kind of track these people down, and use tools and kind of have to go to these various places and kind of see like what was going on and do some investigation. So
This reminds me of the Blackwell Chronicles, and it's all good drinking wine,
there.
listening to Pink
Or at least
Floyd
your
here. What are you
minds.
listening to for Pink
Very
Floyd?
well. Check
You haven't
all
heard of the
areas
game.
to avoid
The game
activity
came out
and
in
any
August
signs of it. We'll show
2018.
those idiots on the council what New York is made of.
Pretty
Leaving
much
the dirt.
just a typical point and click so far. Going back in his bottle, there went the gin. Okay, the gin is in the bottle.
The Bronx and Staten Island? Good thing I refilled my Metro card last week.
Here we go.
okay, I haven't been there, so I'm going to guess that's like whatever they name their thing. Like in Chicago, they have Venture card. In San Francisco, they have a Clipper card.
Okay, that's a bit of backseat gaming, but you should go to the Bronx next. Okay, we'll go to the Bronx next.
Does it matter if we went to the other one
Uh,
first, or we
good-
just wander around?
Good question. If we went to the other one first, will we just wander around aimlessly, or just to keep it moving along, go to the Bronx? So, like Gun Hill Station,
What if we go here and then go down?
we went there. That's
I'm
where
just
the
kinda
body
curi-
was.
I'm just kind of curious, like, if we go back, is there still going to be the cop? Is there going to be?
Oh, that's a good question. It really doesn't matter, but you'll get some special ability earlier.
Okay, I'm just kind of curious if we can still go in and see the stuff in the basement.
Is MOTH is there doing what does that mean? I'm sorry. Mother is a mother. Mother, I think dropped the bomb. Yeah, is that the one? Mother. I like to sing that once in a while. Has you tried to break my ball?
I've tried.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, maybe we come back later.
Mother
Or maybe
is
we'll
the
have
dog.
somebody that can talk to ghosts.
Right. That's what I said. You're trying to break my balls.
Oh wait, I wonder if we can talk to one like, yeah, Jordan.
I have to be in the mood for Floyd, but I definitely like. Let's see.
Oh, she's gone.
Into the distance, river run black, or stretch to the point of no turning back.
Oh, okay, let's.
A flight of fancy on the windswept field, standing alone. My senses real. I'm coming up with it. Fatal attraction is holding me fast. Can I resist this irresistible grasp? Gotta keep my eyes from the circling sky. Tongue-tied, twisted, just an earthbound misfit. Yes, that one, Learning to Fly. Love Pink Floyd.
Eli,
Hell yeah.
how are you coping?
And those words are just so good. That's why it's like, it sticks in there. Okay, Hill Station, the Bronx. You go, girl.
Line 15.
It's my stream.
I have not been to this area since the 70s. It was a dangerous place to be in those days.
I like that, but there's no
Okay.
sensation to
Fire,
be better than this.
decay.
Suspended animation and a state of
I
bliss.
refer to
Gotta
the
keep
70s.
my eyes from the
This road was a
circling
frequent
sky.
skirmish point between the colonists and the British.
Tongue-tied, twisted, just an
If I closed my
earthbound
eyes, I could
misfit.
still hear the cannons.
Come here, dear boy. Have a cigar. You're gonna go far. That's a good one. I like. I need a dirty woman. I love The Wall. I took my child on a bus, and she had headphones on, singing, and the teacher said, "Leave them kids alone."
You're gonna need to be around
Even my youngest son is knew that song,
Not
We sit
as
there.
long as I
We
have my
don't
jittery
need
juice.
no
Jitter juice.
education. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Something in trash.
Yes, love that song. Love The Wall. Love The Wall. Now watching the video is kind of like, but still, I love the soundtrack of The Wall for sure. We got a brick from a brick building. Homey little houses in the street of this quiet suburb. Dozens of homes lie Morgan Avenue.
Hey, hold up.
Don't go
That's a
just in there.
residential
That's a
area.
residential
We can't
area.
just go wandering around.
Indeed. The veil renders us unrecognizable, not invisible. We must gather more information.
You loved the video when you were young. Hey, you can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. That's right. We do that. Like when we're serving dinner. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? But I imagine Faye would do it a lot better than me. But it's so
Well,
true.
here we go again.
And that's really it.
That's really it.
Screwed.
I'm screwed.
And this is kind of weird. Why am I telling you all this?
I've got a face people could trust. You just can't help it. You need to talk to someone. I happen to be here. I can click if you want me to. So
You
you don't
got
hurt your
that
hand.
right. Too bad talking doesn't solve anything.
Talkie, talkie, talkie.
What to do? That room at the Eddings house was too good to be true. I knew it.
It's obvious what you need to do. Would you rather complain or do something about it? You need to be more proactive about fixing your problems, babe. What do you want to do?
Last one.
Hey, I'm all about proactive. You don't keep a GPA like mine without being proactive. What do you suggest?
Okay, Dana, there is no Zool. Listen to me. You just need to get a bit creative. First, you need to buy a few things. What do you want? I'm clicking. Stand still, laddie.
Maybe just buy a few things.
Buy a few things. Is buying stealing?
Maybe we should bring a pillow along next time.
Maybe you
Hush.
should.
She is waking up.
Ow! Anybody got any aspirin? I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Which one?
Anybody got any aspirin?
No. I don't think that would help with demon.
Yeah, I've
flesh.
done that,
In
Faye.
any case.
I've reached 18 viewers. Oh, well, thank you for letting me know that, Mordecai. Really helps with you guys and the Twitch getting raid. Let's keep going. My body's adjusting to demon visions. Great. That girl seems troubled. I hope she's okay.
Middle one.
A body can adjust to anything if it needs to. Heck, I've got fire magic in my blood.
So, do they want me
What did
because
the
I
demon
channel
vision say
demons
that
through in
Edding's
their?
house?
That's
Something
why
about
I'm good.
We have achieved more with much
Because I don't
less.
have any special
Let's get
powers.
Hey, what's that phone thing?
You know what we
See
should
if
do?
there's some loose change.
Public
These
phone.
public payphones never work anymore.
You're gonna make apple cinnamon pancake smell. I'm cooking down apple crisp apple that we got from the farm yesterday. I made apple crisp, Mike Cade. 2 kinds of apples, apple crisp. It was good. I channeled demons. William Patrick is, of course, kidding. That is the disclaimer.
I remember.
I remember the
fire
gun and
on the hill
fire.
nearby, and upon the shape-shifting Naga that had infiltrated their ranks.
She's just a happy little go-getter, isn't she?
It was a humbling experience for him. He had been hunting that creature for months. Then one mundane soldier ended it for him, quite by accident. It saved us a great deal of trouble, and cost Father a great deal of
Yeah.
embarrassment.
Honeycrisp. I had a
Only
feeling
the
that's
vision
what you were
referred to the
talking about, that
Eddings
you were
house.
talking about Honeycrisp apples.
Naturally.
So it still sounds delightfully yummy.
What's up?
So he's got a bushel. Is that a bushel?
Sure.
Is that
My
what
old
you
firm
picked
had
up?
a branch close by.
No,
I used to come up here a lot.
Half a peck.
This area was
So
different.
so in a half of a
Everything was
peck.
gone.
What's a peck? What? How
Everyone
much
was
is
in.
one peck?
Or looking for a reason to be.
Peter Pecker,
Looking
Picker
around
Pepper,
now,
Picker Peppers. How
it's
many
easy
pickle
to
peppers
forget.
did Peter Pepper pick?
This place seems almost quaint.
So how many how many pieces are in a peck? Do you guys all know what a
see why
peck
not.
is? And I'm not talking about I'm talking about a peck.
The girl in your visions.
Mike Cade went,
Right with
Mama's gonna make all your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put her fears into you. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh yes. Are you listening to it now, William Patrick? Did you put me on mute? So, Mike Cade, when you went apple picking yesterday, did you physically walk around the orchard and pick apples,
Hey,
or did you just
that's a-
go
Indeed, we must
into
get-
some kind of apple store on the apple orchard like
I
Chad
don't
did,
think-
and
think-
just pick up a bag of apples? We picked up a half a peck of apples. No. It's just stuck in our head. It's like when we were listening to that thing yesterday. I had the Ozzy Osbourne song "Voices in My Head" going on. It was like, I hear the voices in my head. And I'm like, that's what it felt like when I was playing that. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Get it. Yes, always Crazy Train, all the
I
time.
like how they kind of stop you
Good
on
place.
things.
Pretty typical. These things.
Okay.
Judging by that officer's reaction, I doubt typical is the correct word.
Okay, so we're just
I
gonna
would
open this up.
recommend Not trying to lift that.
Maybe she'll open it for us. She's the strong one. We're the weak
Or
one.
we could go in the back.
Or we can actually just open the mailbox and find a key.
Locked.
Okay. How much a woodchuck would chuck as much wood as he could if the woodchuck could chuck wood. That was from your phone because I am positive if you do. Did you get into something?
Well, that
Siri, how
is
much wood could a
curious.
woodchuck chuck if a
Yes.
woodchuck could chuck wood?
House.
We need help.
Don't be absurd. The window
I
is
have everything I
causing
need in the
house.
cloud.
What?
Right.
I live in the cloud. Are you kidding me?